afternoon or good evening, rather. It's 10 after 10. I haven't dropped a video this weekend like I was hoping to. Um, so I'm dropping one tonight. Of course, as usual, I had to put the babies to bed. Carmen has to go tomorrow, and I put MJ to sleep so I can be able to make this video without having him fussing during the whole time. So what I wanted to do, I wanted to kind of move from grief. We've been talking about it a lot, and anxiety and depression. I wanted to start going towards other areas like trauma and substance abuse. Um, but we can still touch on it. I haven't seen anybody ask me to really dwell on it. And I know grief is hard, so we can always circle it back around. I am all for it because, honey, you never heal from grief. That's just my personal opinion. Um, so I'm going to keep talking about it. I do would like to get my subscribers up and my shares up. Most importantly, because like I said, we always going through something. Everybody needs something, and sometimes maybe you need to hear from somebody you don't know. Like I said, I'm not licensed as of yet, but I will be. I am also getting ready to start clinicals, which is another reason I would need y'all to run my numbers up so I can make it to Chicago to do my clinicals so I can get more one-on-one practice in a clinical setting, so that I can become more wiser in my videos. Um, and I'm going to start um, changing, like, well, of course, I'm always home. I work from home. But when I get into my profession, I'm going to be more business casual. So this look you see is temporary, mostly because when I have a chance to do anything, it's late at night. And I'm not, I appreciate everybody for watching and listening, but sometimes it takes too much work to get dressed for 15 minutes. So let's just get into this video. Today's video is a little different. It's personal. It's about how to find yourself after grief. Like, okay, you've got the loss, you took your grief. What comes next? Because when you lose someone or something important, it's not just them you lose yourself too. And that's a part of yourself you cannot get back. So let's just dive into it. And if you notice I keep looking up, it's because I have my notes on my computer because pregnancy brain, I would brain fart. I even forgot what I was supposed to say and leave out some very detailed parts. So I'll write down everything. So let me just say grief can be messy. It doesn't have a timeline. It doesn't care if you're ready or not. One day you're okay, one day you're crying down the cereal aisle because a song came on. That's normal. That means you are human and you're allowed to still cry down the cereal aisle or at 2 o'clock in the morning because you heard a song or you had a memory or something happened you like, dang, and you just have a flashback. You're human. You're supposed to feel. So let's talk about the dual process model of grief. It's a theory called the dual process model of grief. And I love it because you can swing between two modes. One is loss oriented, where we feel the pain, we remember, we mourn, and the other is restoration oriented, where we rebuild, we adapt, we discover who we are, right? So, and here's the thing, you're not supposed to stay in one mode. You're not supposed to stay in loss oriented. You're not supposed to stay in restoration oriented. That's why it's called a swing. You're meant to oscillate. That swing, you're healing. And it's okay. That's what you need to do. You need to heal. So another idea that helped me is Tolkien's model. It says grief doesn't shrink. You just grow around it. It's like a black ball in a jar. At first it fills everything. But over time the jar gets bigger. The ball stays the same, but your life expands. You don't get over grief. You grow around it. You carry it. You learn to live again. I had a friend, I care when people talk to me, I don't throw nobody names out. I just like to talk about it because it's real. She lost her dad and she feel like she can't talk to nobody. People are tired of her talking about it. She has nobody she can reach out to, and that's hard. I mean, just being real, that's hard when you have. Oh, excuse me. Or when you feel that you have nobody that you can talk to. And that's the worst time in your life to not have somebody, because people like, oh, I don't want to hear it, but they got to remember everybody handles grief differently. Nobody handles grief the same, and we're not supposed to. So, what do we do after grief? We do small things. Try to get back into things that we like, things that make us happy. Try something new. Try like maybe going to different restaurants, a hobby, journaling, music, poetry. Let yourself be changed by what or who you lost, not defined by it. So ask yourself, who am I now? What do I want to carry forward? Because grief just doesn't take, it also reveals. Because it's meaning in your suffering. Believe it or not, when you suffer a loss, it's actually, let me see, it actually reveals the type of person you are, in a sense of how you handle change, how you handle the inevitable. Because not saying that death is inevitable. At some point, we know somebody that does die, somebody close, somebody far. We hear about it. I mean, in this world, people are dying like flies, and I'm shocked because I'm like, what? It's like every day. We hear about death. Um, and so I mentioned Viktor Frankl. He was a Holocaust survivor way back then. He said, we are no longer able to change the situation. We are challenged to change ourselves. You can't undo loss, but you can choose what it means to you. So, a Holocaust survivor, think about it. We all are a survivor of something. Holocaust, slavery, and if you want to be real, we're not going to even go into that because I just don't. But we all are mentally enslaved to something, whether it's these phones, iPads, something demands our attention all the time, and it may not always be healthy. Just something for you to think about while you're going through the grieving process. Um, I don't know why I keep y'all. I'm gonna try to edit those out. I'm so sorry, y'all. So if you're grieving now, or if you're going through grief, or if you know somebody you're going through grief, you're not broken. You're becoming. So let's talk about it. Let's get into it. I want to hear some feedback. I want to hear one thing that's helped you to rediscover yourself after loss. Let's talk. Let's heal. Let's do this together. And I'm going to start. So after the loss of my mom and my aunt, the one thing after I finally got myself together, it says more. Let's talk. You more coffee. Um, the one thing that really helped me was, if my mama could see me now, would she be proud of anything that I have done since she left this earth? And if I had to be truthful, at that time, no ma'am. She would not have been. Not at all. I was drinking because I didn't want to face it. I was, honey, I was a whole mess. A whole hot mess. I had to be real. I was, mm-mm. Ooh, Lord, I was down the wrong path, hanging with the wrong people, being influenced to do the wrong things. If I have to be honest with myself, I was hanging with people that didn't give two flips and the flops and the floop floop about me. Some of them I could say did, but some I could say did not. Because where are they today? We're going to let that just rest. Just rest there. Um, so you just have to think about it. So let's talk about it. And I'm going to come back, what's today? Monday. So I'm gonna come back and do another video, probably Thursday, when I'm not yawning and I have clothes on and I look like I belong to somebody. Because I do. And we're gonna dig into this, and we're gonna dig deeper, and we're gonna look into it. So I hope you guys have a great night. Bye bye.